well, welcome back to What's in Season. Oh, the final segment's always my fun segment. We get to cook and we get to eat. Oh man, we're gonna have so much fun. So, the Olympics are in France. They start later this month and go into mid-August, and it's in Paris, France. Ooh la la, right? The French think of two things: romance and food. Not necessarily in that order either. A lot of times they're thinking about the two things in life that they love: lunch and dinner. And so we're going to talk about food with Chef Adam Pechal. The French created so much of the techniques and cooking styles that we have today.
Oh, absolutely. It's the foundation of a lot of what us chefs do, is that the French techniques, and it really, it's a lot of what I've based a lot of my food on.
The sauces, the way you cut, the way you cook, all of it, right?
Absolutely.
They created it all.
They did. They started it. They got us going.
So what do you love about French cooking?
I think just sort of the eloquence. I mean, it's the attention to detail. I think it's refined. Sometimes it can be a little heavy, but we're lightening it up today.
Okay, what are we making today?
Well, you said French food, and it's summertime, and the thing that just screams summertime in France is ratatouille. It's a great way to utilize that summer garden bounty. We've got our squashes, tomatoes, basil, eggplant. It's everybody's garden's probably going through the roof with that stuff. So this is a perfect way to use that stuff up.
I'm getting 4 or 5 zucchini every single day,
and you got to use them up. So this is the perfect thing to do. So really, ratatouille is basically a stew that gets really cooked down. But
hold on. Where's the little mouse? Where is that little mouse?
And that's exactly that. And we're actually kind of playing off the Ratatouille movie a little bit, because we're not doing your traditional ratatouille. So first we're going to slice our squash really thin. We've got a little mandolin. If you don't have one of these, it's a great tool to have. We're going to just slice them about 1/4 inch thick. I like a nice variety of squashes, just like that. It's that easy. They've got guards. You got to be careful with this thing, but it's a great tool to have in the kitchen. Then I take the squash. Of course, they've got a great high water content, so we salt them a little bit first and get some of that moisture out of there. That's one of the important things.
Just a little bit of salt, not a lot, right?
Just a little bit of salt, season like normally, pull some of that moisture out, and then we can kind of move on to the next step. And so we've got our squash, and then I've made basically a really nice rustic tomato sauce, almost like a marinara, but we've got bell peppers, we've got lots of garlic, we've got basil, and we cook that down, and I'm just going to line sort of like a casserole dish like this and put that down as a base. Then we've got our sliced squashes that we've lost the moisture, we've seasoned a little olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then we just start grabbing them, and we kind of alternate the colors.
Official culinary term, grab them.
Just grab them. You just grab them, and we just start layering this stuff in here. And
so this is a great way of get your kids or grandkids in the kitchen for this part.
Absolutely.
What kid doesn't like to stack things up,
that's the thing. And so we'll just stack them up here in my hand, and you start layering them in there, Eggplant can go in here. A lot of people don't like eggplant. Eggplant's traditional, but I stay away from it usually. I just like to go with the squashes, and you just kind of layer them in there. Then we're going to bake it off in the oven.
Do you put anything on it?
I'll usually finish it off with a little bit of breadcrumbs and Parmesan right on top, and then we bake in the oven at about 400, nice and hot and fast.
Let me see if it's done.
I think we might be ready.
Hot.
And there it is.
Oh,
and
look at that.
Get this nice, beautiful.
Here, lift that up so that camera can see. We want everybody to see it. Oh my goodness.
Chef hands. You just take some of that nice basil right in the middle there. Great side dish for chicken, fish. I mean, you could eat it on your own, put it with some pasta. Just a wonderful, wonderful, fun dish.
And it's a healthy dish.
Super healthy, just olive oil, tomato, all that summer bounty stuff. Probably one of the lightest, healthiest dishes that come out of the French cookbook.
Oh, Chef Adam Pechal, thank you. You did it again. That is fantastic. So our Olympians in France, I'm sure they're going to be having a lot of ratatouille. Well, once again, thanks again for joining us on What's in Season with Michael Marks. We will see you next time.